Rest your hands to your lap and relax your shoulders. And begin by taking some nice deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose or mouth. Maybe you close your eyes or a soft gaze at the tip of your nose or down towards the floor, and bring your awareness to your breath. Bring your awareness to your body and notice the rise and fall, the chest, the belly. Notice how you're sitting on your mat and make any micro adjustments, any little adjustments so that you feel centered and at ease. And softening your face, releasing the jaw if it's clenched. Feel the top of your head reaching up towards the ceiling as your sitting bones root down to the earth. And bring your palms together, hands to the heart center. Maybe take a few moments to set an intention for your practice for the day ahead. As you feel ready, interlace your fingers and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Sit tall, stretched out. Take another inhale. And exhale, release your arms. They back down to your hands to your lap. Take your shoulders up to your ears, back and down, and roll them a few more times. And then bounce your shoulders. Nice and loose shake out of the shoulders. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Keep going a little bit longer, shaking out your shoulders, bringing that movement in, releasing tension. Good morning for those who are joining. Shake, 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 shake. One more deep inhale. And exhale, let the shoulders relax down away from your ears. Let's take the right hand down to the floor. Lift your left arm up towards the ceiling and stretch over to the right side. And then go the other side. Left hand lowers, right arm comes up and over. Sit back up nice and tall. Take your left hand over to the right thigh, right hand behind you, and twist right. And untwist and bring your right hand over to the left thigh, left hand behind, twist left. Untwist, bring both hands behind, tense your fingertips, look up towards the ceiling, drop your head back. Take an inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Hinge forward, bring your hands in front, walk them away, and come into a forward fold. Stack yourself back up. If ankles are crossed, recross so the other leg comes in front. Sit up nice and tall, hands to your lap. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, turn your palms away. Fingers interlace. Stretch up, reach up. And at the same time, feel rooted down to the ground. Settled there through the sitting bones, long through the sides of your body. Take another inhale. And exhale, let the arms release. Keep your left hand to the ground, bring your right arm up, and stretch left. Connect to your body, take it to your edge. Switch sides, right hand lowers, left arm comes up. And then sit back up nice and tall. Take your right hand over to the left thigh, left hand tented behind you, and twist left. Relax your shoulders, continue to sit tall and breathe deeply. Keep connecting to your body, to your breath. Listening to your body and do just what it needs in each moment. Untwisting, left hand comes over to the right thigh, sit tall, and then find your twist over to the right side. Keep the head level so the chin's not dropped or lifted. Untwist and take the hands behind, tent the fingertips, lift the chest up. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then bring your hands forward, walk them away from your body, and come into a forward fold. Release the forehead down towards the mat. And then bring yourself slowly back up. And you give you the option to continue sitting here and cross-legged, or to come onto your knees and heels. We'll do an alternate nostril breathing practice here. So sit comfortably, shoulders relaxed, and we'll take the right hand, palm facing your face. The right thumb is going to seal off the right nostril, and inhale through your left nostril. Close off the left nostril with your ring finger and exhale out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close it off with the thumb, exhale through the left nostril, and continue this pattern breathing, keeping your head straight and head level, body relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Focus on the breath. Balancing out the hemispheres of the brain, balancing out the energy systems in your body. Quieting the mind, bringing the focus inside. Complete 2 more full rounds, both nostrils. And when you've completed, you can lower your hand to your lap. Sit quietly, at ease, and connect to your body. Nice full breath in and out. We'll do a breath of fire. Where we're emphasizing the exhalation, the breath is through the nose, so it's an inhale and exhale through the nose. And the inhale is more passive, so it's a pumping of the belly like a bellows. Focus on the exhalation and find your pacing. So it's okay to pause in between some sets. You can take a nice deep inhale and exhale and rest a moment and then continue. Good, take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Pause and notice and feel, connect within. And allow your chin to lower towards your chest and slowly circle your head, opening the neck. Go the other direction. And then maybe continue with those circles or turn the head side to side or a figure eight or any movement for your head, neck that feels good. And then sit back up tall. Take your fingertips to the top of your head and tap the top of your head. And come down to your forehead, tapping around the forehead and the brow. Connect to your body to where you're tapping. Looking for any spots of tension and tap them out. Tap your temples lightly and around your eye sockets. And your cheekbones. And the sides of your nose. And your mouth. And the jaw. And come down the jawline to the chin. And the throat. Collarbone. Shoulders. Chest. Make fists. And tap and make some noise. Exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale fully. And rest your hands to your lap. Relax your shoulders, maybe close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. Connect to your body. Maybe you can feel the movement of energy, the movement of the breath, the space within. table pose, bringing the hands down to the floor. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and then we'll start by straightening the left leg out behind so the ball of the foot comes to the floor and reach your heel back. Lift the left leg slowly up, keep it hip height. Reach the heel back, and then take your right arm forward. Steady yourself with your core, your gaze down to the mat or straight ahead. Deep inhale. And exhale over the hand and lower that left knee back down under the hip. Straighten out your right leg behind, follow the foot to the floor, stretch the heel back. Lift the right leg up, hip height. Take the left arm forward. Deep inhale, the exhale to release the hand and the right knee under the hip. Release the tops of your feet to the mat. Inhale to look up to cow pose and exhale to cat pose, round the spine. And continue cat and cow, inhaling and exhaling, opening your spine. And one more in each direction. And then meet back into table. Bring your hands out in front of your shoulders and circle your hips around slowly. And circle the other direction. Back to table, sliding the hands under the shoulders, and now tent your fingertips and take your right foot through between the hands. Bring your hands to the right thigh, sink your hips and lower, and then lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Hands lower to the heart center, open here through the heart and chest. Another inhale. And exhale, bring the hands down to frame your right foot. Hold here, twist to the right. You can bring your right hand to your hip or bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. And let that right hand lower back down. Reach your hips back towards the left heel and gently fold over your right leg. You can bring your toes up towards the head and feel that stretch down the back of your leg. Hold here or flow. Inhaling, bending the knee, stacking out over the ankle, and then lifting the heart and chest. And exhale, reach the hips back. Take your time, connect to your body and breath. lunge, so the knee comes over the ankle. To add one more twist here of that right arm might float up, or the right hand to your hip. Open the chest to the right, relax the right shoulder, gaze to the side, or maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Take another inhale, and exhale, release the hand to the floor. Bring the right knee back into table pose. Let the knees come wide apart out to the edges of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch and sink the hips back into extended child's arms. Walk forward. Take 2 more deep breaths. From here, press yourself back up to table. The knees come back under the hips. Curl your toes. Bring that left foot forward between the hands. Bring the hands to the left thigh. Sink. And then lift. Arms up. Hands lower together to the heart. Breathe in as you open through the heart, 4th chakra. Bring the hands down to frame the left foot, and right hand stays under the shoulder, left arm lifts up, or hand to the hip. Lower the left hand down, and reach your hips back slowly. Take your time. Linger there over the leg, reaching forehead towards the shin, maybe drawing the toes up. Watch what's going on in your body. Stretch mindfully. Breathe fully. Maybe flow. The inhale forward. The exhale, reach the hips back. Open through the hamstring. Be mindful of the knees. Hip. Then come forward slowly, left knee over the ankle to 1 more twist here, lifting the left arm up, inhale. And exhale, the left hand down. Bring that left knee back. And now child's pose again. You might keep your knees together or widen them again. And sink the hips back, walk your arms forward. Press up to table pose. From table, come up onto the knees. Arms by your sides. And arms stretch forward. Inhale. Exhale, reach the arms around slowly behind. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, reach behind. 1 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms behind. The hands come to the lower back. Elbows bend. Hips press forward. Heart lifts. Head drops back, but not straining the neck. So if you need to gaze forward, do that. Modify and adjust your pose as you need to. And 2 more breaths. Come out slowly, connecting to your body. Release your hands down to the floor and curl your toes and lift the hips up towards the ceiling into downward facing dog and begin to pedal slowly. Walk it out.
Let's slow down that pedaling. So reach the right heel towards the mat, bending your left knee, and hold there. Notice what you feel. Fingers spread wide, weight balanced on the hands. Then the right knee, reach the left heel back towards the mat, and notice what you feel. Begin to pedal it out again, bending one knee then the other. And as you're pedaling, start to walk your feet a little wider apart so they come out to the edges of your mat. Bring the heels up off the floor onto your toes and then reach your heels back. Let your hips slide side to side, swing them back and forth. And bring your hips back to center. Walk your feet back hip distance apart. Take your right leg up towards the ceiling. Open the hip and bend the knee. Keep your chest facing the mat. And a modification here, if you're feeling any shoulder, wrist strain, you can be on your knees in table and have your right leg lifted hip height. From here, let's bring the right knee in towards the chest. So you're either in a plank on one leg or in table knee to chest. And then lift that right leg back up. Some of you might open if you're in three-legged downward dog. Lift the hip, bend the knee, drop the heel back. We'll do that one more time, knee to chest. Lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. And then let's bring the right foot in between the hands. So we'll come into a lunge. You can transition from table or right from downward dog. Have the hands lined up with the top of your toes. Right knee over the ankle, left thigh stays high. And then lengthen tail to crown. From there, twist right. Right arm floats up towards the ceiling, stacked over the left arm. Lower the right hand down. Get your balance and make your way up. So you can plant your back heel if needed for support, or otherwise that heel is lifted off. It's over the ball of the foot, and the arms reach up to crescent warrior. Lower the hands down to the heart. Have the thumbs connected right to the center of the chest. Palms lightly pressed, fingers lightly touching. Shoulders rolled back. Bring the arms back up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. On your exhale, optionally fold over the right thigh to humble warrior. And then inhale, lift up. Plant your left heel to the floor and exhale to warrior two, opening the arms shoulder height. From here to reverse warrior two, left hand to the back thigh, right arm lifts up. And from there, extended side angle. So right forearm comes down to your right thigh, and the left arm reaches over the ear. Now here in side angle, press the outside edge of your left foot to the mat, and then bring your awareness right up the leg to the hip, to the side, to the shoulder, and out the arm to the fingers. Feel the legs rooted, feet pressed. Sides long, chest open. Take another deep inhale and exhale back to lunge. You can step the knees to the mat to table or transition right into downward dog. Stepping that right foot back, and then maybe a little pedal, a little counter stretch here. Deep inhale through your nose, exhale out through the mouth. Come into a plank. You can be on the knees for a modified plank. And the shoulder blades onto the back, hands pressed to the floor. Floor presses into the hands. Feel that balance. And take an inhale and exhale. Lower yourself down, chest towards the floor. And into cobra. Chest lifts up off the mat. Hands under the shoulders, tops of your feet press. Heart reaches forward. Take an inhale. And exhale, press back to downward dog. You might transition through table. And then we'll meet in downward dog with an inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. Float your left leg up high. Maybe open the hip and the knee. Three-legged downward dog. The modification again is to be on the knees to table and the left leg lifts up. And here, bring the knee to the chest. Float the left leg back up. Knee to chest. Float the leg back up. And then swing the left foot through between the hands. Back knee lifts up off the floor. Lunge, feel lunge first, runner stretch. Stable, steady. Twist to the left, float the left arm up. Bring your left hand down and float all the way up. Arms reach up, crescent warrior. Breathe fully. Hands to the heart. Steady yourself, gaze at a drishti, a spot to focus your gaze, or maybe eyes closed. Feel space to the lower back, lifting up out of the lower back. Take the arms up towards the ceiling, inhale, and exhale, humble warrior. Fold over the left thigh, arms swing back. On your inhale, rise up. And on the exhale, plant the right heel and turn the hips and the chest to the side, to warrior two. To reverse warrior two, right hand to the back thigh, left arm up. To side angle, forearm to the thigh, and right arm over the ear. Where we'll pause and breathe. Be aware of your whole body. Aware of your breath. Are you holding your breath? Notice if you get distracted, what distracted you. The thoughts that might have taken you away from feeling your body, being present in this moment. And inhale. And exhale to lunge, to either table or downward dog. Optionally, an inhale to plank. Might be on the knees. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. And inhale now to upward dog. Optionally here, the hips, the thighs and knees up off the floor. The shoulders are over the wrists. The heart reaches forward. Maybe your head drops back a bit. So if you feel a strain here, shoulders, back, or wrists, you might lower yourself down to cobra or a sphinx pose with the forearms to the mat. We'll take two more inhales and exhales. The exhalation back to downward dog. To bring the right leg up high, maybe open the hip and the knee. Bring the knee to chest. Lift the right leg up high. And bring the right foot forward between the hands. Tend the fingers. Lengthen, twist right. Right arm floats up. Lower the right hand back down and come up to crescent warrior. Arms float up and hands lower to the heart center. Hold here or twist to the right. Again, this time left elbow hooks to the outside of the thigh. Palms stay pressed together. Hands come back to heart center as you lift the torso, center it over the hips. Take the arms up towards the ceiling And then swing your arms around behind. Interlace your fingers, right thumb on top, palms press, open the chest and heart, hold, or fold over the right thigh, humble warrior. Release your arms towards the floor and then lift back up on your inhale, arms float up. And the exhale to warrior two. Plant the left heel to the ground, arms out long, shoulder height. Relax your shoulders. Next inhalation to reverse warrior two, left hand to the back thigh, right arm up. And the exhale to side angle, forearm to the thigh, left arm over the ear. Breath in. Exhale to lunge, step to table or downward dog. Hold there for a few breaths or come into plank as you breathe in. And exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Lift your left leg up high. Again, this can be done in table. The leg is lifted in table, keep it hip height. Bring the knee to chest. Lift the left leg up. And bring the left foot through to lunge. To a twist. Left arm lifts up. Lower the hand. Get your balance, steady yourself, and slowly come up on your inhale. Arms lift, shoulders relax. Hands come together and down to the heart. And hold here, twist left. Breathe fully, notice, be the observer. Do just what your body needs. Find that edge. Hands to heart center. Arms reach out to the sides. And then let the arms come back down to the sides. Bring your hands around behind. Have the left thumb on top. Fingers interlaced. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale, humble warrior down over the left thigh. Release the hands and arms. Inhale, lift them up. And exhale, plant the right heel. Bend your left knee and come into warrior two. Take a moment here, wiggle the fingers or circle the wrists. Move the arms a bit. Relax the shoulders, make like a wave-like motion through the arms. Lean forward, lean back. And then center yourself. Settle yourself. Right hand to the back thigh, left arm up. Side angle on your exhale, forearm to the thigh, right arm over the ear. Deep breath in. And exhale to transition slowly to lunge, to table or downward dog. Holding there or plank. Inhale, take your time. And exhale, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, meeting back into downward dog. From downward dog, bend your knees. Inhale, and exhale, walk or jump to the top of your mat. Feet hip distance, maybe 2 fists in between your big toes. And let your knees bend and hang. Let your head turn, nod, or circle. And then can you let go the head, the upper back, so the arms just hanging. And bring your awareness to your feet and press through the 4 corners of your feet. You might even open your eyes and look at your feet just to see, are they collapsing in or out or turned, toes turned, just have the toes pointing forward. You might bring your hands to touch the tops of your feet. Notice the temperature. And you might slide your hands under your feet. And then press your toes into the palms and give a little massage. Release your hands if they're underneath the feet. Bend your knees and take your time to slowly roll yourself up. Feel your body as it stacks. The head comes on top of the shoulders. The arms float up as well. And the hands come to the heart center into Mountain Tadasana. Breathe. A 3-part diaphragmatic breath here. If you can, let the belly relax and feel the rise of the belly and below the ribs as you inhale. Chest fills and then exhale it out slowly. How does it feel to stand on your mat? How does it feel to breathe this diaphragmatic breath? Do you feel tension? Do you feel at ease? If you notice that your body's tightening or you're getting really in the head and thinking, then maybe you come back to just your natural breath, where you feel most at ease, most comfortable breathing. Feel the top of your head reaching towards the sky, feet rooted down to the earth. What is the space like within? With your eyes closed, do you see anything? Do you feel anything? Can you move from a sense of tightness and rigid to a sense of ease, a softening? And at the same time feel the strength and the length that you can create. Let's lift the arms and let them widen, lift the heart and chest. Take an inhale. And exhale, dive forward over the legs. Lift up halfway, inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to frame your feet. Step your right foot back and then bring all the weight, transfer it to your left leg. As you straighten your left leg, begin to lift your right leg up. You can tense your fingertips. And they can be right below the shoulders, the hands. Or bring your arms out to the sides as you begin to lift the torso level here. To warrior 3. If your arms are lifted, begin to lower them back down to the floor and bring your right leg back down to meet the left. And from here, hang in a forward fold or come into a squat, letting your toes splay out, lowering your hips down towards the floor, and bring your hands together to your heart. And the elbows are in the inner knees, and let the knees widen and open through the hips. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Bring your hands back down to the floor, meeting in a forward fold. So the toes draw back in, feet come hip distance, knees bend, hang and let go. Take an inhale to bring yourself all the way up, and exhale, hands to the heart. Arms reach back up, palms touch, or you can bring your right hand to your left wrist and come over to the right side, to side stretch.
rise back up. Palms stay together, or left hand holds onto the right wrist and gently stretch over to the left side. And bring yourself back up slowly. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up, and twist right. Forward again, and slowly twist left. Notice your breathing. Come forward and let the arms release. Bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift up to a back bend. Exhale, dive forward. Come up halfway. Inhale. Exhale the hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Transfer the weight to your right leg. And begin to lift your left leg up. Find your edge. Hold to bring your arms up to the sides. Hands lower back down to the floor. Left foot comes down to meet the right. Hold in your forward bend. If you're standing in this forward bend, maybe fold your elbows and sway side to side. And another option is to come back into that squat one more time. Lowering your hips, feet a little wider, hands to the heart. 3 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Let go. Hands to the floor, hips up, toes draw in, hang in your forward bend. Look at your feet, have them aligned. Bend the knees and inhale, roll yourself up, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Arms reach back up, and from here bend your knees to Utkatasana chair pose. From here, maybe come onto the balls of your feet. Thunderbolt. Arms up along the ears, fingers spread wide, navel in towards the spine. Maybe you stay on the toes, the balls of your feet, as you slowly start to straighten your legs. Turn your palms forward and then sway a little side to side. Palm tree. Good. Lift the arms. Let the arms come out in front. Shoulder height, palms face down towards the floor. Stay on the balls of your feet actually here as you begin to sink, bending your knees and lowering yourself down. Plant the heels, let the arms swing back, and then Utkatasana, bring the arms up towards the ceiling, navel in towards the spine, weight shifted onto your heels. And the inhale to straighten the legs, arms up, and exhale, let the arms float down to your sides. Pause here just a moment before any counter stretch. Take a deep breath in and out. Let your arms relax. And take it all in, all that's happening in your body. And let's shake out the wrists. Shake out your arms and shoulders. Shake your hips, give a good wiggle out. Oh, and then bounce your body from the soles of your feet. Shake out the knees, hips, ankles, muscles, and bones. Oh, inhale and exhale. Oh. Good, and then release the shaking, stand tall, palms forward, feel maybe tingling. Feel your aliveness, energy, currents of energy flowing. Let Let the arms release to your sides. Let your feet come in a little closer. Take your arms out to the sides. Bring your left elbow under right. Wrap your forearms or bring your hands to your shoulders. Bend your knees and take your right leg up and wrap it across the left. So you can have your toes touch the floor to balance, or wrap that foot right around the leg. Eagle pose. And take 3 to 5 deep breaths. Breathe into the joints. Clear them out. Wash away any tension. Unwrap that right leg. Stand nice and tall. Unwrap the arms. Lift them up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. And exhale, let the arms float out to the sides. Bring your left elbow under right, I believe. Or it might be right under left. Bring the left leg across to over the right leg. Maybe the toes touch or wrap the foot around to the inside of the leg. And 3 to 5 breaths here. Unwrap the leg, unwrap the arms, inhale, and exhale, let the arms float down, and let your feet come wide apart, wider than your hips. Let the arms swing back and forth. So you can actually just have those full breaths, inhaling and exhaling at your pace, or add in the hard breath, inhaling as you twist, exhaling as you face forward. And it's an inhale through your nose and an exhale through your mouth. Now a slow, deep inhale. Long, deep exhale. Let the arms come back to your sides. Walk your feet in. Bring your hands to your heart center. Lift the arms slowly up. You might keep your palms together here, or let your arms widen. Create space along the front body, the back side. Feel your feet rooted down. And on your next exhalation, begin to fold down over the legs. And then take your hands into fists and give a little tap down the back of your legs and the knees. Maybe the front of your legs, wherever it feels good to tap. Maybe the glutes or the sacrum or the kidneys. Healing for your body. Connecting to your body. And then hang, head heavy, knees can bend. Empty out the breath. And lower the hands to the floor, the knees come down to the mat. To sit onto the floor, and to bring yourself all the way down onto your back. Making your way down, bringing your knees hugged into your chest. And begin to sway side to side or circle the knees out. Give a good massage to the lower back and to the belly, and to the hips. Knees hugging towards the chest. Lift the head off the floor. Draw your forehead up towards your knees.
head back down, come into happy baby, so the knees bend and they widen and the hands reach behind the knees or up for the ankles or feet. Rock side to side. And then hold, happy baby, feet reaching towards the ceiling, toes spread, knees widen, sacrum presses, backside presses. Can you find that 3-part breath, diaphragmatic breath? And then lower the feet down to the ground, knees bent, arms open out to the sides or overhead gently, and let your knees rock back and forth. Maybe a reclining bound angle here, optionally bringing the soles of your feet together, let your knees open. Let go through the hips, inner thighs, let go through your whole body. And you might close your practice here with reclining bound angle. Soles of the feet together, knees open, relax through the body, or straighten one leg at a time. And then allow the feet to splay out, relaxing the hips and arms by your sides, palms faced up towards the ceiling. Settle the back of your head into the floor, maybe a little press or rocking with the head. Allow your face to soften and relax. Unclench the jaw, release the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Breathe to the chest. Feel the chest expand and rise and fall. And allow your chest to relax and the shoulders to settle in. Relax your belly. Release the hips and hip joints. Relax the thighs, the knees, your calves, ankles, and your feet. Allow your body to get heavy and sink deeper into the earth. Take deep breaths and allow the breath to move freely throughout your whole body. your body and breath. Slowly take a deep breath and be very mindful. Absorb yourself in your breath. Follow the breath as it comes in and see where it goes into your body. And same on the exhale. Feel that release and the emptying out, the letting go. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And stretch your arms overhead and point your toes or flex your feet and stretch long through your body. Bring your arms back down and bring one knee in toward your chest and the other. And make your way over to one side to press yourself up to seated. Bringing your hands together to your heart, sit tall. Find the curves, the natural curves to your breast, to your spine, and sitting bones rooted and at ease. And leave your eyes closed to gaze inside. And you're welcome to join me in the sound of one Om. And we'll begin with an inhale first. So inhale. May we all have healthy bodies, happy hearts, and peaceful minds. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing.